On the evening of March 12, 1999, emergency dispatchers in Decatur, Alabama received a frantic 911 call from Jeff Tipton. He had just returned home to find his wife, Karen Tipton, lying in a pool of blood in their upscale neighborhood home. He told the operator that she had been attacked and appeared lifeless. Karen Tipton was a 39-year-old mother of two and a respected English professor at a local college. Her violent death shocked the quiet community of Decatur. Police arrived within minutes. The scene inside the house was brutal. Karen had been stabbed multiple times and struck with a blunt object. The attack seemed frenzied, but there were no signs of forced entry or a struggle elsewhere in the home. Investigators focused on potential motives. The Tiptons seemed to live a normal suburban life, but the nature of the attack suggested it was personal. Karen had suffered multiple stab wounds, especially to her face and chest. The overkill pointed to rage. Initially, there were few leads. Karen's husband Jeff was quickly ruled out. He had a solid alibi and passed a polygraph test. Friends and neighbors were interviewed, but nothing solid emerged for over a year. That changed in 2000 when a surprising name came up. Daniel Wade Moore, a local computer technician, had recently told a friend that he had information about Karen's murder. The friend reported the conversation to police. Investigators questioned Moore, who denied involvement, but his DNA was matched to semen found on Karen's body. Moore was arrested in 2002. Prosecutors argued that he had entered the house through an unlocked door, assaulted Karen, and then killed her to silence her. During the trial, the prosecution presented forensic evidence including the DNA match and fibers linking Moore to the crime scene. The defense argued that the evidence had been mishandled and that the DNA could have been the result of consensual contact, a suggestion the Tipton family rejected completely. In 2003, Moore was convicted of Karen's murder and sentenced to death. But the case was far from over. In 2005, the Alabama Court of Criminal Appeals overturned the conviction due to prosecutorial misconduct. It was revealed that prosecutors had withheld evidence that could have been favorable to the defense. Moore remained in custody as prosecutors prepared to try him again. During the second trial in 2008, new details came to light. The defense called into question the validity of the DNA evidence and raised concerns about contamination. They also introduced testimony that contradicted the timeline presented by the prosecution. After a lengthy trial, the jury found Daniel Wade Moore not guilty. He was acquitted and released after spending over 5 years on death row. The Tipton family was devastated by the outcome, convinced that Moore was the killer. Despite the acquittal, Moore was not declared innocent by the court. The legal standard for acquittal is not proof of innocence but reasonable doubt. To this day, Karen Tipton's murder officially remains unsolved, although the Tipton family and many in law enforcement believe Moore was responsible.